Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another LEGO build. Happy holidays. Hope everyone finds themselves safe, happy, and well this time of year. It can be stressful, just hang in there. Better times are ahead if you're going through some stressful time right now. For me, this is going to be the start of my holiday district or the winter village theme, whatever you would like to call it. So essentially, about once or twice a year for the holidays, they always announce a new winter village themed set. It is basically smaller modular buildings, kind of like the Creator 3-in-1, and it offers a great opportunity to add something different to your city, whether it be a huge expert creator city or not. These are pretty cool sets. They usually launch them around $80 to $100, which isn't too bad given today's economy of Legos. This one is actually, I believe, last year's model that is still on the shelves today. I decided to get this one because it is the main street, so it is a little bit something different. But not only that, you can still find it. If you're interested, I would recommend grabbing it before Christmas starts, or Black Friday even, depending on how lucky you are. Just because obviously anything Christmas themed is going to be harder to find given the holidays. This is the holiday main street. Comes with 2 buildings, a little rail car, and then some accessories. This guy here does retail for $100. Comes in with 1,514 pieces, and the model number is 10308. So definitely pretty cool set. It is not going to be obviously the biggest one in the world, and the section right off to the side where I have the up house, my ramen shop, my museum, which is going to be gone at this point since the new modular museum just got announced, the ice cream shop, Lego store, all of that stuff. I'm going to be replacing all of that stuff with the Winter Village, and it will be directly adjacent from the Haunted Village, so a nice correlation there. The Haunted District and the Winter one will both eventually be moved out of the bigger part of the city as the Avengers Tower, the museum, and other huge modular buildings come out. That will be downtown, all modular, all custom modular, something like that. So these guys will be moved eventually, but for now, you'll be able to see it in pretty much every recording, just like you can the Haunted side, so it'll be pretty cool. And it comes with a little Main Street sign, so definitely excited about that. I will be replacing all of the light gray base plates that I use for the ground level with these white ones as well. So yeah, pretty cool opportunity to start the actual holiday theme. I'm definitely excited about it. Leave a comment, let me know what your favorite Winter Village or Christmas set is. This is definitely not my favorite, don't get me wrong. I actually really do like the Alpine Ski Lodge that they launched this year. I do hope to grab that, but I also really want the gingerbread house, and since this is the first one, it's going to be similar to the Haunted District, where it's like, I got to hammer out a couple, and then as we build it throughout the years, that's when it'll really grow. But with the Avengers Tower looming, I decided to do this instead of the Sanctum Sanctorum. 100 and what? Well, the base plates are like $6 nowadays, so like 118 versus $250 was a lot easier to stomach right before the Avengers Tower comes out here in a few days. So yeah, definitely very excited for this project. So let me know in the comment section what you think. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It definitely does help me out a lot. And I'll see you at the end of the build, folks. it in. Here's the final build. Overall, this is just a fantastic little set. Especially the music store. I'm a huge fan of this one right here, and I can show you why in a little bit. But as always, I mean, this set's awesome. I'm really happy I chose this for the first overall iteration of like the Winter Village. I think this is a great starting spot. That and, you know, at least there's 2 buildings. Obviously, they're going to be on the smaller end of the actual scale. They're close to like a Creator 3-in-1 or a $30 to $40 probably city set. Just a lot more detailed in most of the areas, but at least it's 2 buildings instead of just 1, so you can at least add a little bit. We're still in the in-between stage of me starting a project like this, and then the Avengers Tower coming soon, so I might add something small to the Winter Village until then. Worst case scenario, I'll get a bunch of like Christmas trees and pine trees and stuff like that, and start decorating town, maybe do Santa's sleigh or something like that flying over one of these shops, something like that. So I won't abandon this, don't worry. I'll definitely be continuing this series for sure, because this is going to be an absolute blast. And good news, I mean, we're at the very beginning portion of November as of filming this, so plenty of time until the end of the holiday season. And you know what, it's technically the Winter Village, so I can do January and February if I really want to. So I'm sure I can definitely talk myself into that. But overall, I always start with the minifigures. Here we have pretty cool little like sweater vest. Not something you see too often there. Nice coloration with the patterns. Pretty cool hairpiece too. You don't see like the bun style in the back very much. Some glasses. It's a pretty cool minifigure there. Then we have the music shop owner. She was the toy shop owner, by the way, before I forget. We have the music shop owner, tie, some suspenders. Overall, pretty nice look. Definitely looks like a music shop owner. I don't know, it just does. Then we have a very excited little kid with his letter to Santa, of course. I love the hat. That is a great piece. If I ever do something with like a ski village or a ski resort, that hat I will be ordering in bulk, but he has a really cool jacket on as well. Definitely pretty cool. All bundled up for the winter. Then we have a couple of holiday shoppers. You can see different colored bags. Another really nice winter sweater as well. Definitely pretty cool color with that pink-ish purple. And then another holiday shopper. She has red and yellow bags, of course. And then another really cool headpiece. You're going to have a hat, a couple braids hanging down from the front, and another really cool sweater. It looked like the striped sweater from SpongeBob. It really, really does. And then last but not least, the trolley conductor. Before I hop on to the actual trolley idea, trolley problems. Stopwatch, very cool minifigure. I actually really like the print on the front. I think that's great. And then, before I jump to the trolley, we have the little like Main Street area. I'm not sure how much of this will stay in one piece. I'll keep all of this, don't get me wrong. I would love to do like a little center square or something like that, like a little town center, have maybe the clock, Main Street, Christmas tree, some stuff like that. But this is overall just, it's really cool. It's really similar to like the Shrieking Shack, how you had that little like gated piece in the front of it, so you don't have to worry about it too much. And then of course you do have a little mailbox here as well. It'd be nice to get a little mailman and put him in front of that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Or maybe an elf collecting it would also be neat. So here we have the trolley. The trolley is adorable. There's only one downside to this. There's no way I'm going to be able to fit this where the Holiday Village is currently going. Now, I've debated maybe making this like a stationary piece, like make a little area where people can come inside, like maybe a photo op with like the reindeer. I think that's what this might be for now. Obviously, there is a full holiday train, and I've said before, and one of my favorite videos I've ever done is my motorized train, and then the train station that went with it. This might go in the train station, or it's going to be part of the Winter Village as like a stationary piece. I just don't have the space to do a trolley in the downtown area, especially for like the temporary location for all of this. So this will not be running anytime soon. Maybe in the future I will do something with it, but for now it's just going to be a really cool set piece. Of course, you do have some open seats in the back, which is really cool. You do have a little gate back here, some rails on the side, a sign for the Holly Jolly Music Store, which is of course the piece right back here. And then in the front we do have a really cool Christmas wreath, the Main Street sign up top. And then on the outside, we have the Toyful store that is advertising for the store to the left up here. Some garland around on the outside, and then of course the other side as well is just this piece. Now in the instructions, this roof obviously does come off, it gives you the modifications for if you want to turn this into a modular train. This can run by itself. It's pretty cool. It runs just as like a single trolley or train car. It is really neat. I'm very behind on Brixie videos, but I know he's trying to do like a trolley throughout his whole city, so that's going to be pretty cool. I guarantee he's done it by now, because that man is insanely brilliant when it comes to Legos. So I would recommend checking out someone else's channel if you want to see this in action, just because I'm not going to be able to utilize this just yet, but you can see the seats inside. And then again, in the instruction manuals, it shows you how to actually power this up like a motorized train, which is pretty darn cool. Definitely a big fan of that. I will save the music store till last, because that is my favorite. Here we have the Toyful Santa's toy store. It's great. I've said before, I'm a huge fan of birds. We have another little bluebird. The only other one like this I think I have in the city in terms of like that bird is the modular police station, which is right across. So I can see him facing me right now with his little nest on the front of the modular police station, and this will actually be going relatively close to that, so that'll be pretty cool. In the window, you do have a sign for the store, or a little flag almost. Some really nice garland here and here. I think that looks excellent. Little chunky in spots, but I also kept like misplacing one of these pieces, so it is what it is. You have a small bunny, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that bunny screams haunted. The summer '58, it looks like the rabbit from that stupid game that almost gave me a heart attack. My god, still the scariest game I've ever played, and that rabbit happens to look just like it, so yep, not a fan. You know what, if Lego makes like little dolls, and I actually don't know, I should like scatter them throughout the haunted village. That'll really creep some people out. I know a lot of people that don't like just dolls or mannequins and stuff like that. I can definitely make like an extra haunted house or something. You have a little train, the haunted bunny, and when you flop it around, of course you do have the apartment up top. You have a nice decorated tree with the star on top. You have a wish list right here, some little coffee mug or coffee cup, maybe some milk, you never know this time of year, and then a really cool bed, small rug, some presents underneath. I think that's a really nice little unit. Some snow up top, of course, and then on the bottom you can see a register with a $100 bill. That'll get you about, well, this exact Lego set, and that's it nowadays. A clock in the back, you can see the toys somewhere, and then on this side you can see some more smaller toys, a robot and some stuff like that, and then a little ventilation system up top. Overall, very nice. I also do like the colors of all of this. You have the gold handle, you have that dark green. It reminds me of my last build, which was Saucy Tin Starfighter. Same combination of colors. Definitely very, very nice. And of course, one day down the road, I can do what a lot of people do and like modularize this. You know, you buy two and then you just make one big shop. But that's not going to be happening this year, unless I really go into full insanity mode, which let's hope that doesn't happen yet. And then here, my absolute favorite and easily one of my favorite detailed buildings is the Holly Jolly's music store. I love music, not near as much as I used to. I was in band for, I don't even know, 10 years? Something like that. A long time. Played band a long time, was in chorus. I loved all of that stuff. So music stores are definitely, you know, they're important. And I hope current generations are enjoying band as much as everyone else used to. I know the instruments are probably ungodly expensive at this point, but they've never been cheap. So if it's something you love, definitely keep up with it, because the music is amazing. This is Holly Jolly's music store. Really cool sign here with the actual like little piano keys on the bottom of it, couple lanterns on the outside, a wreath above the door, and instead of that green and red coloration from the last one, you do have silver and brown with some blue and red trim. Very, very nice. In the window you can see a guitar next to a violin. And then up top you have a couple flags, and you can see in the window up above also the pipe work over here is very, very cool, leading to like the exhaust outside. I really like that. Up top we have another small window apartment here. We have a refrigerator, or I believe it's a refrigerator or a cabinet, a couple cabinets on the top, and then a little stovetop with tea. And then it actually does have a little bit of backsplash in the back, which I think is pretty cool. We have a couple really cool colored chairs that match this. I do like that coloration. Right in here can definitely be customized with something, whether it be garland, some Christmas decorations, something. I definitely can do something custom in there. I think that's a pretty good idea, actually. Yeah, the last one doesn't have that. So this piece right here can definitely be customized. I think that would be pretty cool. And then you do have a bunch of milk, cookies, and a candle out as well for Santa Claus, of course. And then on the side, we do have a small picture of the gingerbread house set, which is easily one of my favorite winter sets and the one I'm hoping to get soon. Then right down here, we have the coolest little detailed piece you can possibly build in a little music shop. I love it. You have a really cool molded saxophone with a poster for a holiday concert featuring that saxophone right above it. You do have a cash register, a couple of these little, they're actually Harry Potter wands. Obviously not what, obviously they're not wands in this shop, but it's very cool. These are stuffed full. Another one on the register over there. You also have a couple items underneath the register, which is pretty cool. Or, wait a minute, hold on. I'm misremembering. There was stuff under the other register. My bad. That is my bad. But yeah, an old sandstone register in here. Sandstone green. Pretty cool. You can see the guitar and violin in the window. And then my absolute favorite, I love this, and I'm hoping it'll come off at that angle. You do have a drum set with a little cylinder up top and then a newspaper clipping from it. Up top, bass drum, the snare drum. I love it. It's just so detailed, and I think that's a great little set. But yeah, so that is going to be the end for the actual product review. I'm going to show you guys what the city currently looks like in the city district that this is going to overtake. Don't worry, it looks a mess right now because my cat Arthur, love him to death, he's sitting at my feet right now, staring at me while I'm talking, wondering what I'm doing. He just Godzilla'd a lot of my city, so thanks, buddy, for helping out with the demolition project. But yeah, we'll take a look at what the city currently looks like and then start adding this stuff in, guys. Alright, this is the area of the Lego City that's been under construction and is just kind of a hodgepodge of stuff. You can see a lot of minifigures have been taken out in this act of violence from Arthur. We do have the firehouse sitting here. We've got this Lego store that has just been kind of demolished between moves and stuff. The Up House, Land Rover, the road, and then right over here is going to be the Haunted District. In the back, you can see the little bluebird on that modular police station. The Avengers Tower is going to be replacing the bookstore slash police station, I think, and then either going where the Daily Bugle is or not. Also, there are my frames. Yes, you can see me. Right in there, Jedis, clones, and then bounty hunters. Up top in the second level of the city are the Rebels and the Empire. Frames are pretty cool. I'm still working on them, but, you know, it's a nice thing, like, when you get a one-off minifigure you can't use for Star Wars, it's nice to display them, and I figured I'd put them behind the city, that way all of you can enjoy them as well. But we're at least going to be taking out a couple city blocks in here. For now, I'll leave some of them up just to leave it filled, but I have 3 white base plates, so we're going to see how much we can fit in here. Just wanted to kind of give this a nice little send-off. This is actually a museum. Never showed it off in this channel. Indiana Jones and his dad were actually breaking in and out of it. You can see the little car out there. Now that there's a museum coming, we'll see what's going to happen with this, but for now, it is going to be taken away and going to the top level of the city, which is just a nightmare at this point. So yeah, you know, Arthur, in honor of the new Godzilla movies, really wanted to test out his Godzilla strength, and he took it out. So, alright, I'll get this situated, and I'll see you in a little bit, guys. Alright, everybody, so here's what I ended up doing. I replaced all 3 white base plates that I had. It's a little bit open here on the side. I do have to customize that eventually, but I do have the ice cream shop just off to the side. And then I did leave the Lego shop just so it didn't look too complete, or too incomplete, I should say. And you know what? The Lego store at least fits next to a music store and another toy store. For now, I just added the buildings to the back side of this. There is 1 white base plate still back here, and then I have the little street sign right here. So what I'm debating on doing, since it'll be like the Haunted District right next to the Winter Village, I want to do like an adjacent wall. Like everything over here is going to be like dark and dreary and just, you know, very duller colors, aside from a couple trick-or-treaters, which, yes, I added Beast from the X-Men, a Werewolf from Marvel as well, and a little trick-or-treater since then. I got them all in mystery packs, so why not? But yeah, so that's what I think I'm going to do. I might wall off this side, similar to over here, but it's going to be a lot more brighter and colorful. So we'll see what all happens with that. But yeah, I'm happy with this. Obviously, you're going to see this in every build from here on out until this obviously changes down the road, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. I actually do have a little, like, present just kind of sitting on my desk. Yep, it's just going to go here for now. Oh, well. I don't care if it doesn't fit. But yeah, so that'll just about do it for this build here. I got to throw the up house in the corner of the city right back there by the town hall. But yeah, that'll just about do it for another build, folks. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. Helps me out a lot. Yeah, I'm excited to start the Winter Village. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to add just like snowmen, Santa, and just a lot of little stuff you can definitely add. That's the great part about building custom little city areas and villages and districts, city blocks, whatever you want to call it. You can pretty much do whatever you want, and it's going to be pretty awesome. And look at that. You can get both bluebirds in one shot, so a little scavenger hunt if you can find them. Also, we got Doctor Strange defending the bookstore, so that's pretty cool. All right, everybody. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for all the support. I'm having a blast with everything lately. Stay safe this holiday season. I'll see you next time for another build. Happy building, everybody.